Hello, hashtag listen family. It's Kelly Hendricks back with another episode of The Theatre. Today with me, I have Mahle, a renowned hairstylist from Kimberley. Mahle, please welcome. Please give us, our listeners, a short introduction of who you are, what you do.
Hi, Mahle. Mahle is very big, eh? Yeah. Mahle has been in the industry for more than 20 years.
Sure.
That's where and how people mostly know me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been doing all along.
Yeah.
And before that, he was a DJ.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
This guy never sleeps, he never rests. Keeps on working.
Keeps on working.
Keeps on working. Yeah, I've been a hairdresser for more than 20 years and now I'm in the education level now.
Yes.
Whereby I decided that no, man, some things need to be done. We need to develop, we need to grow.
Yes.
We might not be able to grow the city,
Yes.
but we can grow the mindset.
Yes. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I love that.
Yeah. We can grow the mindset, how we look at things. And right now, you don't know how I detail you in my mindset. I see yourself already as a customer.
Sure.
As a client already.
Come on.
I know how to really convince you and show you that I can really do that for you.
Okay. So tell us, Mahle, how did you transition from being a hairstylist into an industry trainer?
I've always wanted to grow. Grow was always that thing, that part of prayer.
Yeah.
But wisdom was top of the range.
Sure.
Yeah, I've always prayed for wisdom. And I've always carried the Bible, even though people don't see. And it's a weapon that you cannot show it off.
Sure.
Because of installation comes here.
Yeah.
It grows here and here also. That you can wait and you can take some time and things will happen.
In its time.
In time, yes. So doing that, I was independent for a long time. From before I Stand 5. I can't call it stand 5.
Yeah.
Primary school. I was at primary school when I started doing the business.
Sure.
Cutting my friends and doing some 5 rand charging. Yes, that's
very entrepreneurial.
Yes, it all started there, and then people from the salon, the owners, started seeing the talent I've got, and then I started doing that after school.
Yeah, sure.
And when I said to myself, okay, Shaban, I'm gonna stop. I went after finishing school. I went to Bloemfontein, studied in IT.
Very far from hairdressing, but okay. I want to know how we got here.
IT finished that year, and then that's when my father lost his job.
Sure.
And then from there, we were like all in a corner now. We can only take one of you to school. Then I said, no man, I've been there. Take her now. The one who's following me.
Yes.
And then I'm going to see how to work my way out.
Sure.
That's when I started going back to what I did before. Cutting.
Cutting hair, yeah.
I started building myself, checking on the pictures, having my own dreams whereby I say, no man, I can do a person like this hairstyle of, like, you see the artists that you see in America.
Yes.
I had their pictures stored. And then from there, I started drawing.
Your own, sure.
Yeah, picturing, visualizing how to change a drawing into a picture that will make it live. And then a satisfied customer will just be that finished picture.
Yes.
And then from there, then I said, no, man, I can do it. Then I started working for Loe. I started working for... what's this guy? And I forgot his name because it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that was like 15 to 20 years ago.
Sure.
From there, then I stopped working for people because I saw that I generated income for them and I was less appreciated. Then I said, no, man, I have to push my own.
Yeah.
Took a risk, borrowed money.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Borrowed money. 5,000 rand to start a business.
Sure.
I don't know. And I had those days where I was generating about 15 rand a day.
Sure.
One day, generating 15 rand. 15 rand for a haircut.
Sure.
I know those days.
Insane, yeah.
They generated 2 days of which whereby I started going back to what I said to you before, prayer. I said to God, no man, 500. I said generating 500. You know, you just tell the Lord.
Yes.
And it's not like God is going to say, no man, situation happened.
Yeah.
You have to also put some effort. And then from there, I said 800. My numbers are going higher. I said 1,000. To a point of which whereby there was a year whereby I wanted to buy myself a German machine. From a salon, wanted to buy myself an Audi.
Come on.
Yeah. Then I said 8,000 is what I can make on Monday. And I did it.
Come on. Wow.
I did it.
Sure. That's the power of prayer.
That's the power
That's
of
the
prayer.
power of faith, believing.
Yes. Because of you owe yourself a push. You know you did something.
Yes.
And then when you pray, you know it's for the future.
Yeah.
And then you know that steps has to be taken according to that line. And then voila, that's what I did. Yes.
No, that's very powerful. A number of things. When you spoke about the pictures, there was this image of Alicia Keys. You remember when she just started, she used to do these cornrows. I think I was in primary school back then. I was obsessed with those Alicia Keys cornrows.
Check how long that was.
Yeah, that was a very long time ago.
Yeah, and then you come to see that no.
Yeah.
The picture that you drew, it still stays because of it's something that you didn't page over.
Yeah.
It's something that you just took a look and then you said, hello, bye.
Yeah.
It's something that you really took some understanding, some deeper meaning and said, no, man, I want to see myself like this.
Yeah. You mentioned a lot of important things also about your relationship with God and how that has helped you to elevate and to grow as well. And I think sometimes we neglect that as business people. To invite God into your finances, invite God into this thing. Because ultimately, He's the one that gives us these visions, these dreams, the imaginations to be able to put something on paper, to put something out there. So that's really important. I love how you started trusting Him for 500 and then it became 800. And then it became 8,000. Because why not? The Bible says, ask.
Yeah. And you come to get that, ne? You don't need to read the Bible twice. It's very much parabolic. The way in which you understand the context is the way you have to push it.
Yes.
Don't wait for somebody else to preach it for you.
It's right there.
Yeah. There's just sometimes when you say, I mean, in those days, like you come together from church and then your mom asks, what was I preaching about? Then you say,
I forgot.
It's because of nothing here was registered in the process. And you thought you never needed that. To find out only you are pleasing them to attend the church.
Sure.
You see. And then coming to get that, as you are pleasing them, you don't get to be productive. Same applies to your own life. Should you please your friends? Should you please somebody?
Preach it.
Yes. Should you, you don't please another person to work on your progress. When you want something, when you have when you have a dream did not announce itself.
Sure.
It came to you when you are rested, when you are asleep. Then that picture played.
Yeah.
Your ability played. You see, there was a time in which I dreamt of driving a Golf 5, a red one, and it was around about 5 o'clock in the morning. Those dreams, they can really push you. Otherwise, you will think it's true because of it's nearer to the morning.
Yes.
And then everything seems so real about that dream. And then I was like so disappointed not to see the key on the airport.
Outside. Sure.
I got to walk on that. I said that wasn't that. The picture was a German machine. So today I have 3 of them. Now I'm having 5 of them.
Come on.
It's about 6 cars so far. From a salon.
From a salon, you've managed to buy 6 cars, 2 houses. Okay. Okay, let me collect myself and continue with this interview.
True.
Mahle, how would you describe the evolution of your brand over the years?
Over the years, you know what? Positioning is one important thing.
Sure.
Where things happen. And you come to get, there are those people that are at that point. Then you will feel like you are positioned right.
Yeah.
And today, we trust on media to position ourselves in media where people can reach us.
Yes.
So when they start contacting you, they give you a picture of growth.
Yes,
Then
sure.
you see now, getting to that wheel,
Yeah.
evolving, getting to be somebody big. You can move from Kimberley and just tell the people of Kuruman that I am in Kuruman. Then they will respond to that. They respond to that image. They respond to that person that has used the power of media for them to see the ability. That's where I want to put it up.
Sure.
Then it's easy for them to know that when he does it, I will be looking like,
Yes.
I'll be relevant.
I'll be looking like Alicia Keys.
I'm telling you.
Speaking about positioning yourself, now I know that you were recently part of the team that worked the Miss Teen Universe event.
Yes.
Tell us, how did that opportunity come about?
To be very much honest, I'm going to tell you the honest truth, and then it's like something so straightforward. I didn't go for Miss Teen. Miss Teen Universe came to me.
To you, sure.
And where was my position? I was in Kuruman.
Sure, come on.
I was not in Kimberley.
Yeah.
Where you think I am like this big person at, I was not in Kimberley. I was in Kuruman. The lady who came to my salon and then said to me that I'm based in Kuruman, I would like to grow. And then I said, if you can do two things for me, if you can accommodate me, I will be able to save, whereby I'll be able to extend some measures whereby I can assist you.
Yeah.
Then she said, not done. So when are you coming? I'm like, this one is a joke. Then I went then we started doing that. Salons started happening, people started coming. And then a conversation, a friend of hers told her that, did you see this? Then I'm like, she's like, okay, Mahle, come here. You are part of it.
Wow.
How about you go for it? Then I said, I'm in. Went for it, applied. My clients also saw that on media. I don't know where they got it. And then I started getting WhatsApp messages. Did you see this? Please join, please join, please join. It's like they were still looking for a hairdresser and so forth from Kimberley. Then I'm like, okay, so everybody's not pushing. I'm like, thank you. I don't say I know about it. We don't say that to the person.
Yes.
I thank everyone about it. And most of them, their children are within the pageant industry also. You see.
Yeah.
So I remember the one of Mahle. She's the one who's pushing that. And I'm also giving the courage back. And then we are balancing that relationship with clear understanding. Now, that's where Mabatu came in. Mabatu, the lady who's owning Glamorous Spa in Kuruman.
Sure.
Then we're like, okay, Mabatu, we're going to go for it. I went with the application. There was some feedback correspondence. And then I was like, okay, attention. They're requesting for credentials. I'm like, okay, went on. And then they went, whoop, quiet. I'm like, you? And she got to respond. Then I'm like, even though if you got to respond, we are going together.
Sure, I'm not going to be left out of this.
We are going together.
Yeah, sure.
I went to the place. And when I got there, they were stylist already. When this guy asked, who is a stylist? I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit in front. I sat in front. Then I said, I'm not letting this opportunity go.
Sure.
You see?
Yeah. No, what was it like working with the contestants, and how did the experience challenge you?
Okay. Where it all happened was when I was like in a communication with Ms. Guinea. No English.
Okay.
Sign languages.
Sure.
It's like, she explained that there's a curl, there's a picture, then she shows a picture, and then we go about it.
Sure.
And then she was
very happy. I was at the pageant, both the preliminaries and the finale, and the girls all looked amazing.
They were amazing.
I remember there was Miss Peru.
Miss Peru, yes.
She had this straight, long black hair. It's like, oh, yeah. Get it, girl.
Okay, I'll show the picture of how did that happen. I have that video. I did that.
Come on. Yes, her hair it stood out for me. So what key lessons did you take away from being part of such a prestigious event? I mean, even though they were teenagers, these are young girls, probably between the ages of like 16 and 18. But I'm sure that as a service provider, there were some lessons that you learned from it all.
Yeah, to be, I'm gonna be honest many times. I'm gonna
Please
use
be
that-
honest.
honest. I'm gonna be
Honest.
honest. My goal was never about the outcome. My goal was collaboration.
Sure.
There was nothing as big as that one. I was going for
Yes.
collaboration.
Yes.
There was no way. This is my industry. They might not know me, but this is my industry.
Yes.
I made it a point that they see it. This is my industry. And my goal, okay, money, we do need it. It does come.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if there's a value you can add to that,
Sure.
why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because out of that exposure, I got communication in right offices of South Africa.
Yes. 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 I see where your thinking is.
Yes. They got to understand. Right now, on Friday, I'll be having my evaluation of a trade test center. It will be the second time, whereby I will be a center to trade test the learners to get their
Yes.
qualifications.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that.
Your learners.
My learners, and even anyone else who feels like is ready to go for qualification. Now, there's a lady in an office. When we spoke yesterday, she was like, I am going to meet, they say now Mr. Teen Universe. Okay, you know what they mean actually?
Yes.
Then it's like, I'm happy to meet somebody who's at that level,
Yeah.
face to face.
Sure.
You were just a common somebody we were talking on phone, and now I can feel your weight. She is telling me that.
Yeah.
So now I see the impact.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
not only who I can talk to and see and hear what they say, it's also about those who are measuring their intention of impact or talking to me.
Yeah. Let's talk about making sacrifices. If we look at the Machine universe,
Yes.
obviously you had to make a bold decision to leave your work. Leave the thousands that you make in a day for, I don't know, what was it, like 10 days that you had to work on the pageant.
Yes.
What inspired that bold decision to leave, to say, you know what, let's leave money for these 10 days. I'm going to work on this project.
Yeah, what happens is like calculating the impact of the value you are going to create with the one that you have currently at hand. The very same customer that you can't attend on an everyday business is the very same customer who is your follower, seeing you succeed.
Sure.
You see, and then she's the one who's going to raise the flag. If there was nothing significant about what I was doing, they were not gonna.
Yeah.
You
I
see.
see you.
Yeah. So I've painted that picture in them. Know that should I leave this place or not be here? Even today, I'm having about 4 customers that I've turned back.
Sure.
I'm telling them straight. I'm not hiding. I'm telling them straight. They must understand that it's not about me. It's about growth.
Yes.
Growth can also meet you, whereby your children can also be interested in this. Because of I have taught some, I've facilitated some, and I'm teaching some. I've given a word or two about 3 yesterday.
Sure.
About this thing of building your self-character.
Yes.
So that when you move, people know that you are coming, even though they're in a corner.
Yeah.
You don't let them be in a worried state or so forth.
Yeah.
I understand money needs to be made. And it's like,
yeah.
I just choose to make it wisely.
Yes.
And then that happens.
Talk me through that. So how do you prepare for a financial impact like that? Yeah. So saying you're closing your doors for a couple of days.
Okay.
How do you prepare for that?
How can I put it? I've turned around the magnet. I am not going to look for clients. They are looking for me.
Sure.
Should I decide to go today to Kuruman, I just put it on a group chat. About 10 is going to respond. And I compare it to the situation of right now. That's how I take move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in most cases, I don't always only follow the sense of making the money.
Yes.
I've made a move in Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
You can say technically lost, but I didn't see it as a loss
Mm-hmm.
because of those people are still coming to my salon, and those people are still having belief in what I can do, and we are still searching for a way of having someone to work that side.
Yes.
When they want to start their own salons, they come to me. I
Mm-hmm.
leave my salon. I go to them. I know, should I do this thing even now? If I can write, I'm available within 30 minutes. You'll be amazed to this responsibility.
Sure.
If I can say open appointment right now, walk in, accept it, something will happen. And I'm talking about 10.
Yeah.
Even at the 10th hour, I'm not talking about 10
Sure.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I how can I put it? I don't say that I lose money. I say that I make money even though in the absence of making it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's all about the next step for you.
Yeah, the next step.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
all I know is like, you are going to keep that and check on my availability. I can even show you 2 conversations now.
Yeah.
How they say, it's okay, Shafan, I will wait for you. You give me a call when you are done.
Sure.
There's the one who's having a wedding on 29th of November. I'm not around somewhere that weekend. I'm not around. I'll be in Durban. But she wants me to prepare a week already, and I must put it in. And I'm also wait, I must take it. I'm going to do it because I did do it before. I did do it before. We just put it in a doll and then I just give it to you.
Her hair is done.
Done.
Sure.
That's the kind of belief
Yes.
they have in me. Yeah,
No, that's powerful. Tell me how did you because I can imagine it didn't start there. You know, how did that relationship building happen for you over time?
What am I trying to tell? With the clients?
Yes.
I've always put myself in their shoes. There are those clients. There was an old lady who came now the other day. No, it was about 7 years ago. And I was introduced to her by who's this? Bella. Bella said to me, there's a lady that I know, and then it's very bad with her. Her children want to come do hair, but they don't have money for matric dance. And I'm like, okay, let them come. She's like, okay, but the thing is like they don't have money. I'm like, let them come. You said it straight, you said it normally. You're my client, it's okay, fine. Let them come. I did those 2 ladies, and from there, other lady from Capitec also came with about 3. I was like, it's okay, let them come.
Sure.
There was an old lady yesterday. She said to me that she is not going. I told her that I don't work on Mondays. And she said to me that, Mahle, I will wait. I was pressed. I had to just help her out. She was looking for a specific outcome of a perm process. She said for about 40 minutes plus. I'm the one that went to her and said, okay, come and come do your hair. I don't know what this patience they've got and this belief they've got in me. But the very same belief and patience they got in me, I have it in them. I have it.
Yeah, that if a client says they're going to wait for me, they're going to wait for me.
They are going to wait.
Sure.
No matter the price, no matter how much you charge. They will tell that, okay, Shafa and Mahle, there are people that are not having money that are running short. It's not like you know and you can see if one is taking advantage of you or not.
Yeah.
And then by the time they do that, I will tell you straight, do not do this again because it will not never work for you again. But I will help you.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that if you're going to come now.
Wow.
All I'm saying is like there are those that need to be touched.
Yes.
It's not a why not situation. I just touch. I'll ask why not after.
Sure. No, that's powerful. Let's talk about the industry and the training that you do.
Yes.
So as an industry trainer, how do you stay updated on the trends and techniques to pass on to your trainees?
Hey, I'm far ahead. I'm on another level.
Yeah.
Okay. I never meant to bring this up, but I have to. You saw that I went to Miss Universe.
Yes.
I was performing my best there. And then I got to relate with each and every flow that was there. Now, my aim was never about kitchen. How much am I going to make it? No. If this event came to South Africa, then that means somebody in it has got contacts And it means that those countries is going to move to India now, obviously next year.
Yes.
I want to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working hard to be part of it.
Sure.
And then right now, when I thought of being part of Miss Teen Universe, to be all over around the world with them, then I thought, no man, come and take the continent representation. It's just a talk.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10 ladies who are from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
If at all the event is going to take place in, let's say,
Namibia. No?
Zimbabwe, not Zimbabwe, let's say Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
In Brazil, they don't know Afro hair.
Yes.
Who must be there to
Sure.
do their hair?
Yeah, true. Mahle.
Yeah. That's why I want the continent rather.
Yes.
I am going for the continent. And nobody's going to stop. Somebody can hear me saying it and feel however they want to feel. But now I'm putting my foot down. I'm going for the continent.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was a secret, but now it's now out.
It's out now.
It's out.
It's out now.
I'm going to the continent. And who inspired me? Do you know who inspired me?
Sure. Tell me.
Sadiq Ratcliffe.
Yo.
Go
Wow.
Google that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how was it an honor to just communicate with him? When I was in soft and free competitions,
Yes.
he wished me good luck and so forth. And now I have a cell phone, I was just opening there. The guy who saw the conversation was like, do you know who you're talking to? I'm like, what do you mean?
Of course.
Sadiq. I'm like, yes. That's when he mentioned that he was in Tanzania going for Africa hairstylist. And he took it.
Sure.
So I'm just,
Yeah, why not?
wherever he goes.
There you go. Sure.
Yeah, we might not be in physical talking terms, but his art, I'm going after it.
Sure. I get that. Sure. What qualities do you think are most important for success in the hairstyling industry?
Number one, patience.
Mm-hmm.
It might sound like, it doesn't sound like a quality,
Yeah.
but it's something that will bring about qualities. Just wait. Just
Sure.
wait. It will all come right.
Yeah.
Don't move. You see. And also, you know that I don't know how to call it. It's just the eager drive, that hungriness, that always want to learn, always to see something new. When you walk and go past people and see people, there's another picture that you see about them that they don't see, that you see. And then from there, I don't talk about their heads. I talk about what is in their mindset, how they are looking all at me. They see an idol. They see that person. They see that person who is from where, however. So I have to just take that person and polish that person taking there. And then just say that if I can look at myself having to be this person who is always busy in your mind as the next person, if you get to be there, that means that all will come to you.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't go to, how can I put it? I don't put much effort in doing. I put much effort in recreating. Whatever is being done by a human is going to be done by Mahle. I told him once, and I will mention it again now here in this platform. I'm saying to you, there was a time which I used to use celebrity pictures.
Yes, yes.
The time is over.
Come on.
The time is over. I have a picture. I have an unfinished perm process. It went up to 2.4 million views. Not a finished hairstyle.
Yeah, an unfinished.
Unfinished. I was just taking the colors off and then just showing the people as to rinse it and then just putting all of those.
Yeah, yes.
And then from the setup of which it was a perm setup, which I can say it was more like there are two types of sets. You get a nine step and then you get a brick lane. So I did a brick lane. It's an unfinished. I didn't finish the video. It got up to 2.4 million views.
Yes.
Then I went to Insights. Then I started checking. I saw America being part of it.
Come on.
South America being part of it.
Yes.
I saw Kenya being part of it, Namibia being part of it. I saw most of African countries being part of it. People are viewing. It's not showing numbers. It's not
Yes.
lying.
Yes.
That is data being collected by them.
Yeah.
So if you go to that space, you get to see to the insides. You get to see how many people are actually checking your work. Now, if you told you touch the 2 million views, then that means when you go to those countries, TikTok has opened already
It's
for
opened
you.
the platform
doors
for you.
It's opened already.
Sure.
So from now on, I just say that now I don't rest, I don't sleep, I don't have time to do that. 10 minutes is enough, 20 minutes is enough. The one thing we were talking about, I wasn't sleeping, I was working.
You were also working. We were both working at 1 o'clock this morning.
Yes, I was
Sure, no, that's
working.
powerful,
Yeah.
man. Tell me, what advice would you give to hairstylists who wants to elevate their careers
Okay.
and build a brand? Yeah.
You saw what the president said about compliance. You saw the impact. I've warned people before. There's still time. There's still people like us, ourselves, who are having the processes of the qualification,
Yes.
the processes of getting the knowledge of having the guidance as to how to properly go
About it.
about the
Yes.
process.
Yes.
Yes. So getting yourself educated, go to TVETs, number one. If you don't get to TVET, go to private colleges, number two. You have Google. Just
Yeah.
Google the hairdressing education. You have your different institutes. Go to the one you believe most in.
Yes.
Go to the one that you know that you are going to get what you want. If you don't know it, go ask somebody about it. And then you'll be guided. Because of right now, if you are not educated, that means about your trade, that means somebody will educate you about it. Somebody will own your shade. Somebody will own your craft.
Yes.
You will do the work, but it will be more like at that salon, not that person.
Yeah.
It will no, go to that salon. They do hair nicely. To find out only they're talking about one person who does
Hair
hair nicely.
Yes.
And then the thing is like, because of lack of education and knowledge, you don't know who you are in your trade.
Come on. Sure.
It is sad.
Yeah.
It is disturbing. So having to be educated, knowing your trade, and trying to get all of the necessary knowledge and networks that are there already, it will keep you in line with achievement. Because of, I don't want to say, come to me, I will assist you. I'm talking about a lot of people. I have private learners also that I'm busy with right now.
Sure.
I have their pictures. They show me the work. One is living in this Daniel scale, one is in Kuruman, and one is for international.
Sure.
I even got to find out that she's selling the hair products. We got to go on my platform, and then I started advertising and started introducing her to my people because she's giving a solution which my people need.
Yes, true, sure.
At first, it wasn't about that. It was about me teaching her the hairdressing to find out only, no, man, there's something for sale that is already there.
Yes.
That is being cooked and be prepared for sale.
Yeah.
Now we are working on that. And you come to get that. The other one in Daniel's scale is now sending me pictures. Matter, I'm doing this every day. I'm not giving voice notes of processes. There's another lady in Douglas, Landy. She's not following, but I am waiting for you to show me that you are hungry for the knowledge. Sure. I want your hunger.
Yeah.
Kom met jou voer.
Mense, Mahle is ready om julle te voer.
I'm ready.
He's ready and waiting.
Yeah.
So how can hairstylists, local hairstylists, leverage opportunities like pageants or events to grow their businesses? Because I know in Kimberley there's pageants happening as well.
Yes. There's another one, another big one coming. Yes. Bigger than this one.
Yeah. So how can hairstylists leverage opportunities like that?
I always say that all of us are exposed to media. Most of us, if you want to see that story, right, go to TikTok, you'll even see a baby's dancing.
Yes. You'll see a cat dancing.
A cat dancing. You see.
True.
So if at all you can go as far as being a part of that at that age, that means if you're a 16-year-old, you can use the very same media platform to channel yourself.
Yeah.
You see. So what happens is like you ask, the AIs are there for processes in terms of theoretical
Yes, sure.
steps, because I use it. I myself, I have those particular questions that I need to like just ask AI, and then when it gives me the answer, I put that into practicality. So if you are a learner and you want to be exposed to that platform or that level, now at least you have an idea that Mahle was there. Now you can contact him, ask him about it. Then he will give you all the steps as to how to go about. Because of they were you were busy that side.
I can imagine. I know you've given us quite a lot of insight into like future goals.
Yes.
But what are your goals for your brand and your training programs in the next couple of years?
I thought I was gonna say that everything often about myself will be in South Africa. I don't believe so.
Sure.
No.
We're going international.
After Muslim, yes.
Come on.
I'm going international. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Sure.
Lack of money is not gonna stop me.
Come on.
If I don't have money, I have something to prove.
Yeah.
That I'm valuable.
Sure.
You see.
Yeah.
And then you will see what you have got. And then I did have a communication with other lady in what's this place? That's Asia place. That's Dubai. I only got to find out so little things in there. But I don't want Dubai. I want to go for Dubai because of that thing of like you cannot do the opposite sex.
Yeah. Sure.
I respect everything about them, but my everything's about women. So London is my goal.
Sure.
London is my goal. Okay. And I did have some communications often about it. I did do some checkings often about it. And I will never learn it, man.
Yeah, sure.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, if at all someone can say that if the shoe fits where, if at all say that put yourself in my shoes, how do you know the correct size? Sure. Big or small. So that's always a chance for you to always fit yourself somewhere.
Yes.
It's not about checking or suspecting things that will never fit you. Go for it.
Make your own shoes.
Yeah.
Sure. No, that's powerful. Are there any upcoming projects that you're particularly excited about?
The projects, yes, they are there. I'm busy with really completing my project of Kuruman. It's not my project alone. Mabato from Glamorous Spa is the lady that I'm, using with plug. I want to give her that.
Yes.
Yeah. And from there, I have Eastern Cape KSD College. I'm busy with them. And I'm also going to do that.
Sure.
Lande Douglas, I'm going to do that. I was struggling with Kuruman. So, you'll never believe Springbok. That's a lady I'm talking to every week.
Sure.
Every week. And then she's based in Springbok. We never met. She got to miss me. I was having there was a work information session that was having in Springbok. And then from there, they grouped themselves as 7 that wanted me to give them
help
them.
Sure.
So I do have those communications whereby I fill them in with what challenges them.
Yeah.
Check how far it's Springbok.
Yeah, it's very far.
And I'm busy with them.
Sure. Yeah. That's amazing. How can our listeners get in contact with you or learn more about your services and the training that you give?
Okay. My handle, Mahle, Facebook, Mahle, TikTok, Mahle, Instagram, Mahle, everything is
Mahle.
Yes. And your Google also, it will give you the proper update as to how it is being described, it's been written nicely.
Yeah.
To state what I do and how I do it. And then from there, you'll get my contacts.
Yes, sure. So what final message would you like to leave anyone pursuing a passion in hairstyling or entrepreneurship?
Never stop believing in yourself.
Sure.
Never. Because of you get a communication with yourself when things don't go right. Then you ask yourself, why can't people see my ability that I can do that? So that person, don't wait for that person to be in a bad experience. Sure. Because of should you put that person there, There will never be a time of which a person will ever been a bad experience. People will see you as a light.
Sure.
Never stop believing in yourself.
Sure.
Nah, I'm not going to stop now.
Sweet and powerful.
Anything can be taken from me.
Yeah.
This in here. Wait.
The miracle
Wait.
is you.
Yes.
The miracle is you.
Dude, yes,
It's you. It's in you.
It's in you. Yes.
That is so powerful. Mahle, thank you. I am inspired by our conversation, and I'm sure our listeners will be too when they see this. So thank you so much for coming to the #Listen podcast. And to our viewers, that brings us to the end of yet another episode of The Theatre. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like this video, share it with your friends. Anyone out there who wants to be a hairstylist or entrepreneur, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook to make sure that you are always updated. From me, Callie and Mahle, I'll see you next time.